You're watching Full Force Nature. Hurricanes offer a unique menace to coastal areas, packing a quadruple threat of high winds, heavy rain, huge surf, and extreme surge. They can devastate areas on an enormous scale. In the small village of Hidalgo, just south of Mazatlan on the Pacific coast of Mexico, residents have no idea that the most powerful storm to hit the area in 40 years is about to make landfall. There are reports that one-time Category 5 Hurricane Kenna is just offshore and moving in their direction fast. For vacationing New Zealand filmmaker Jeff Mackley, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experience a storm of this magnitude.
Here we have the latest satellite pictures just in. You can see the eye right there, very defined eye, very small eye. This is a small but very intense storm. So getting anywhere close to the eye of that thing is going to be a hell of a ride. We've got approximately 12 hours to go. It's all going to happen tomorrow morning. Beautiful looking thing, but deadly.
Tomorrow is going to be a very dangerous day indeed. The most dangerous place on Earth.
And that's exactly where Jeff is headed, into the middle of the danger zone, the village of Hidalgo. It's predicted to be ground zero for what's left of Hurricane Kenna. As soon as he arrives, so does the destruction. Torrential rain and hail are followed by raging winds, reaching over 60 miles an hour. Jeff films under what he hopes is the safety of a concrete balcony. Suddenly, the roof blows off a nearby building and hits a passing car. And debris continues to rain down in all directions. Jeff warns people to be careful.
Go, run away. Oh dear, he's dead.
Watch as the roof falls down right on the spot where the man was just standing. He moves just in time. But now, Jeff's own safety is in jeopardy.
Bit of a problem here. We've got, whoa! The whole place is falling everywhere. This is a very serious hurricane. This place is blowing to bits. Roofing iron. This is an extremely dangerous situation here.
Jeff is forced to get back into his car for protection.
It's pretty wild out here. I dare not leave the car in case I get killed. Jammed up behind a truck at the moment. The truck is stopping most of the debris. The truck has already rammed backwards into my car because the wind's actually blowing it. I saw one car a few minutes ago, it blew around the corner and there was no one in it. It's pretty wild.
If you look again, you'll see there is no driver of this car. The winds alone are moving it down the street.
Hopefully the eye will show up shortly and give me a few minutes to get the hell out of here.
When the wind seems to die down a bit, Jeff gets back out and moves the camera closer to the wall, under an overhang for protection. But he may be too late. The roof from the third story collapses on top of it. Once Kenna passes, Jeff goes back to where he was standing and makes a startling discovery.
So I was up against that orange door there, and this happened. A couple of 100 tons of debris. Tripod marks the position where I was standing and where the camera was positioned. As you can see, it's really the only clear spot. Basically, this whole third story up here that was obviously badly built, and it fell down. Just to give you another view of all this, here's all the debris that fell down, and here's the tripod way in here. A lot of heavy stuff falling down here, but there it is, the only spot with no debris.
It was a close call, and Jeff lucks out. But many others do not. Mexican authorities report 4 deaths from Kenna. Hundreds more are injured from flying debris and falling masonry. Many of the survivors in the village of Hidalgo soon venture back outside and stare in awe at the destruction Hurricane Kenna produced. Streets are flooded and littered with flattened trees and power lines. Government officials rush in to help coordinate the cleanup. Some residents are forced to clear fallen buildings by hand. Along State Highway 15, semi-trailers are overturned, blocking key routes to the areas in need. All told, there was nearly $50 million in damage. In the months following, the name Kenna would be retired by the National Weather Service, never to be assigned to any future storms.
Oh dear, he's dead.
When full force nature returns,